Hello every brony, hello to every pony. Hi, this is Johnny Wilson, aka Johnny Oman, with another chapter of Casanova Spike. This one is Spike and Applejack. Recap. Spike has made a love potion and all his friends, including Twilight. Well, it started off when he wanted to make a potion to see if he could, to impress Twilight and them. And while doing so, they threw him a party, for all the good things he's done. But, unknowing to our little hero, they mixed in the love potion with the punch. And everybody drank it. So far, he was having a bad day. First Twilight confesses to him, then Pinkie Pie, then Fluttershy. But, things looked up when the love of his life, Verity, asked him to be her special sun pony. Spike couldn't help but be thrilled. Until Big Macintosh decided Spike and him should take a little walk back to Sweet Apple Acres. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, sorry, ladies, young fillies, mares, and gentlecoats. Let's find out. Chapter 10, Spike and Applejack. As the two got closer to Sweet Apple Acres, Spike began to feel even more nervous. Why did Big Macintosh want Spike to come? Why did he have such a serious expression on his face? Could it have something to do with the Applejack being in love with the little dragon? "Can we do this another time?" Spike asked nervously. "Nope," answered Big Macintosh. At last they arrived. Waiting there was Granny Smith, who seemed to be pleased when she noticed Spike. "Well, look who's here," she said carefully. Hello?" said Spike. "What am I here for?" "Don't act like you don't know," Granny Smith replied. "Applejack told us everything about you two. In fact, it was just earlier this afternoon when she said so." Earlier that day, Granny Smith was napping in her chair when Applejack barged in and woke her up. "Granny Smith!" cried Applejack. "I'm in love." "In love?" asked Granny Smith. Apple Bloom, who had been listening from the other room, peeked her head out. "Who are you in love with, sis?" she asked. "It's Spike," confessed Applejack. "I'm in love with that little dragon." Spike looked even more nervous than earlier. "All I have to say is," Granny Smith paused, "it's about time." Spike perked up. "Huh?" he said, stumped. "We were wondering if Applejack would ever find love," explained Granny Smith. "It's just a surprise that the one who would win her heart would be a dragon." Big Macintosh then gave Spike a noogie while grinning. "You actually don't mind her loving me?" asked Spike, puzzled. "Of course not," said Granny Smith. "Why, even her cousin Pearbun is dating a buffalo, so why should it make any difference if she dates a dragon?" She then turned towards the house. "Applejack," she called. "Spike's here." Suddenly, Applejack came bounding out and pounced on Spike, giving him a tight hug. "Well, howdy there, Sugar Q," she said cheerfully. "It's a pleasure having you down here." Spike was struggling to breathe. "Air!" he wheezed. Applejack released her grip on Spike so he could catch his breath. "We'll just leave you to the barn for a while," said Granny Smith. Soon Spike began helping Applejack with some of her chores. He was doing a lot better than the time he wanted to serve Applejack with his noble dragon code. After she had saved his life from a pack of timber wolves, it was sunset by the time the chores were finished. Applejack and Spike were watching the sun go down as Applejack had her hoof wrapped around Spike. "It sure is beautiful, ain't it?" said Applejack. "Yeah," agreed Spike. "Watching the sunset can be pretty amazing. Listen, Applejack." "Yeah, Spike?" "I was kinda hoping to talk about this," explained Spike. The you and me situation. You see," before Spike could continue, Applejack grabbed him and locked him in a tight hug. "Don't say another word there, my little dumpling," she said. "I understand completely." "You do?" asked Spike. "Yes," cried Applejack in delight. "Of course I'll marry you." Spike's eyes widened. "What?" he said in his head. Did Applejack really think Spike had asked her to marry him? Suddenly, he heard his sneeze. Applejack looked over and saw Apple Bloom and Big Macintosh spying on them from behind a bush. Both smiled sheepishly and then realized they'd been caught. "It was her idea," they said, pointing at each other. "Never mind," said Applejack. Let's go tell Granny Smith the good news." "No need there," said a voice. "I heard the whole thing." Granny Smith had been hiding in a different bush. "You too, Granny?" complained Applejack. "What is this, spy on Applejack and Spike Day or something?" If so, it wouldn't surprise me," committed Spike. Sorry. It's out of character for a minute. "Well, never mind that," said Granny Smith. "Welcome to the Apple family, Spike. We'll set the wedding for tomorrow at noon." "I can't wait to tell Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle," said Apple Bloom excitedly. "I'll go fill out the invitations." She raced off. Spike gulped. Somehow he had gotten roped into a wedding with Applejack. He wanted to talk his way out of it, but was too nervous to do so. "Oh, man," he said to himself. "What am I gonna do?" Oh, snap. Poor little dragon. He's now engaged to Applejack. What's gonna happen? Well, I'm gonna get off, and it's late, and I don't want to keep everyone up. Thank y'all for reading. And enjoy the fanfic. Good night.